Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to make a card using Whiskey Business, and I'm turning it into a gin and tonic. I don't like whiskey, can't stand it, can't stand the smell. Ugh, taste makes me shudder, but I love a gin. So I've made this one and I'm using that. I kind of thought it looked a little bit like lemon peel. Don't know what it's supposed to be. Could be orange peel. Anyway, so I used that on here. Used Daffodil Delight to make it look yellowy like a lemon. And then it's a little gin and tonic card. I'm going to change the colours up this time. And I'm using Seaside Spray. I thought that might give it a different look. And my thought is I'm going to give this my friend. This is for a friend who drinks gin. This is going to be a friend who drinks Bacardi. She drinks Bacardi and tonic. So I just thought that will give it a sort of a liquidy look and a glassy look. So I'm going for this one, and I'm going to miss out the random stamping of that. Okay, so let's get started. I have inked up what I need. So I've got a extra thick, I always call it extra thick, but it is extra thick than normal Whisper White. It's thick Whisper White. I've got my card mat here for the layers, and then this one that I'm going to do the stamping on for cutting out that, and then I'm going to stamp my glasses as well. So I'm going to do my cheers for you. Oh, I know what my thoughts are. My thoughts are not quite with me. So I'm using the stitched layers. So I'm going to cut the big one out of this for there. And then I'm going to use the stitched So Sweetly layering dies. They go quite cute with it, I think. And I think I've used the biggest one. Yeah, so I've used the biggest one for that. So I'm going to save cardstock, and I'm going to cut it out of the one sheet. So that will do both of those layers quite nicely. And then that layer there is coming out of here, but I'm going to cut this one from it as well. So I need to do my stamping about there, and I obviously need another scrap to stamp them, which I'd forgotten about, but we'll carry on. So I'm kind of using this as a little bit of a guide to help me do my cheers for you. So go in there. Oh, it's cheers to you, and look at that. Let's turn it over. We have two sides of cardstock for a reason, and the reason is I sometimes misstamp. So let's make sure I've got some good ink on there. Oh, and there I missed it. I had Ed drop some ink and it kind of made me jump a bit. I think we might get away with that. Okay, so that is going to get cut out. So I'm going to cut those bits out, and then we'll come back and do the stamping for that. So that's the die cutting done. As I always like to save cardstock when I can. So that is a mat for there. I say this bit was where I random stamped with the little peel. That's going on there, that's going on there, and then that's ready to go on there. So a nice little layered card going on there. So now we just need the topper to go on it, and that's the two glasses clinking for a cheers. And I am be going out clinking two glasses with my friend tomorrow. So that's what made me think about it. So I'm stamping this in Smoky Slate. I didn't want the harsh black line, so I've gone for smoky slate. So get myself 2 glasses like so. And then on this one I just went round with a little bit of Daffodil Delight blend and put a little blue on the glass. This one's just going to be blue, so I've got just a light pool party here, what I thought would sort of do to give it a bit of a hint of colour. I'm going to put my glasses on now because I can't really see, so I'm just going over where there's bit of shading on the stamp, so don't really have to think about where to put it because it's just there for you. And I say, my friend likes Bacardi and tonic. She used to have it with Coke, but then she didn't want to drink that much caffeine anymore. It does make it easier when we get together because I have my tonic and my gin. So there we go. So that is just adding a little bit there to that. You could use Stampin' Right markers, watercolour pencils, you know, whatever you've got. Don't know why I'm taking my glasses off now, because now what I'm going to do is just fussy cut those out, and it's quite simple to fussy cut because it's a glass, so you've got some nice sort of straight edges up the side. So that's not a problem, and then just a little curve to go around the bottom of the glass. So even I can do that. And the same at the top. I can only do it with the aid of some glasses. There we go. And then the same for this one. So it really is quick and quite easy to cut these designs out, which I was quite grateful for. There we go. Them off. Oh, it needs a clean, doesn't it? I'm going to put that on top of my Stampin' Scrub to remind me. Right, so now we're ready to stick this all together, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down. This was my normal card size, but these dies are made for American card sizes, which are 5.5, whereas ours are 5 and sort of 7/8. So I'm just going to trim that down to 5.5 so that it will mat nicely as that one has. Oh, appear to have some ink on the back. I'm sure my friend won't mind. There we go. So that will this bit will now layer on there much better. So I'm going to stick them down. Oh. Gutting it as well takes off some of the weight that the front of the card would have, with this being so many layers, not just being stingy or frugal, depending on which way you look at it. There we go. So just a little bit too much there. Oh well. Oh, that was my stamping scrub falling slightly to the side of me. There we go. I could have gutted a bit out of there, but I haven't. There we go, and then this on top. So I do like a bit of layering. I think it makes for quite a nice special card. So both these friends are fellow teachers. I say fellow teachers, I don't actually teach in the classroom anymore, but they do. So just thought they needed a bit of cheering up, and they probably need a bit of a drink on a Friday after a week at school. Right, so now I just need some stamping dimensionals, which I don't appear to have. We'll get another packet out. Of my drawer. I took the one next to my filming desk onto my desk. I've had 2 solid days of just making things ready to film, and now I've got probably 2 days of filming. And yeah, the dimensionals were over on the other desk, so let's get them out. So I just put my dimensional on the back. One will be enough on the back of each one of these. Put that in the glue caddy. So just gonna push down in the middle, makes it easy to pop off. And then I sort of went for the middle of the card. Didn't do that very well. There we go. And then I just put a little bow there, so I thought I'd do a bow here, which was another consideration in what colour cardstock to do, because it was about looking at what colour ribbons I've got. And I've got this. I love this. I loved it last year. I'm so glad that it carried over, because it is really pretty. So I made this. I was on FaceTime with my sister. We were both crafting. And when I made it, I went, oh, do I need a bow? She went, I don't think so. And then I held the bow up to it and she went, oh, maybe it does look nice. So that's why we went for the bow. Because it's quite difficult over FaceTime to actually see sometimes a card. We then take photos of each other and not of each other, of the cards, and send it. And I think they do look quite different when you're looking at it on a photograph to real life. And I quite often do that when I'm crafting, is I quite often take photos if I'm undecided. So I take one with, one without, to help me make up my mind. Down a bit lower. There we go. So that is a quick little non-whiskey glass. So yeah, hope you like that. All details will be over on my blog, nigezza.co.uk, and they'll be linked to my shop, so if you wish to buy any of these products used, you can. So see you all again soon. Bye bye.